Hello, you are listening to the OmniTalk Fast Five, brought to you in partnership with the A&M Consumer and Retail Group, Firework, SPS Commerce, and Sezzle. Headline number one, Walmart and NBC Universal have inked a new partnership. So according to the website Payments, Walmart and NBC Universal have teamed up to test retail media-powered ads within live sports streaming, marking the first time, according to a Walmart press release, that NBC Universal's live sports streaming inventory will be available through a retail media network. Walmart says it will combine NBC Universal's premium inventory with its measurement capabilities as part of its premium CTV bundle, the bundle that helps brands connect with Walmart shoppers via streaming platforms. Chad, we kind of picked this one exactly for you because we knew you were going to be on this show. You're the CPG expert amongst the four of us. How big is this move, this partnership between Walmart and NBC Universal? And is it that big, or is it just another overblown retail media headline? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I appreciate you picking it for me. I appreciate, obviously, Walmart waiting to release this ahead of me being on the show. So it's all serendipitous.
And your
That's the kind of pull we have, Chad.
Yes, exactly. And your soccer uniform that you're wearing today in full support of live streaming on NBC Universal. I don't even know if they stream
100%.
Premier League games.
Yeah, congrats to the U.S. men's national team on their CONCACAF victory this past weekend. We got Women's World Cup coming up in a month. It's a very exciting time to be a soccer fan. But okay, so the headline. So on the surface, right? So listen, ads are great. I'm a marketer, love ads. Frictionless, clickable commerce, like thumbs up. When I hear a story like this, though, like here's what I'm actually looking at. So the power of retail media comes in having the knowledge, the analytics engine, and the ability to create highly personalized shopping experiences, right? So to do that, you need a lot of data. And my question on this is in these partnerships, how much data is Walmart getting from these partners? Because if it's a lot in turn, from about these consumers participating in the platform, this whole platform, of which NBC Universal is a piece. It's not the be all end all, right? But all these things combined could really tip the scales on a really important question in e-commerce, which is who actually knows the most about me, right? And so if you kind of dial it back a little bit, like it used to be Google, right? Of course, they didn't really do anything with that information based on search history, but they had it. Then Amazon actually eclipsed Google as the most popular e-commerce search engine. So Amazon became that retailer that knew me best. If they ever got Alexa to work in a meaningful way, like that probably would have been the linchpin. But the way things are shaping up, like, will it actually eventually be Walmart? Like, it's interesting. They're already number 3 in terms of where consumers start their search online shopping, right? And look at Amazon, 56%, search engines, about 42% of consumers use it. Walmart's at 37%, and they're the only one of the 3 that's grown in 2023. So you have that. And then this whole program, right? It's NBC Universal now, but Walmart Connect already has Roku. It's tapped into TikTok. Now this live sports streaming, like
that's what I was going to bring up.
Come to this headline for the ad potential, sure, but like stay for the ability for Walmart to ultimately become the most knowledgeable entity about a consumer's interests, entertainment, curiosities, shopping behavior among these heavy hitters. And so that, to me, that's what's really interesting about what they're putting together if they're doing it right.
Yeah, Drop the mic, Ann. Drop the mic.
I mean,
he nailed it again. Oh man.
One take, Chad. Okay, so Dave, you had some thoughts as Chad was talking. What are your
I
additions?
Think besides data, throw my marketer hat on me. You want to be where your consumer is. Mm-hmm. And now what Walmart has is you have Roku, which focuses on television, your traditional binging of Netflix and Amazon Prime and so on and so forth. You have TikTok and Snapchat. So you have all the social channels where you're wasting time. Now you also have live sports.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And so when you look at those 3 together, you are really at the forefront of every consumer touch point outside of like restaurants and eating. And so anything where they are leveraging media, they're there. And I think that will also help with not only the data and consumer behavior, but also being top of mind with the consumers, where you're truly having that omni-channel approach, I think is potentially a game changer. And so they're really building this great ecosystem across every single behavior and trend of a consumer and potential target.
Right. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. Chris.
Yeah, I mean, I think these two guys nailed it. I mean, there's 2 points I would emphasize in what they said, just to bring them out a little more fully. One is the streaming aspect, right? That's the difference here, is that the streaming nature of this and what Walmart is building here to connect to the streaming platforms gives them the ability to really capture ROI in the long run differently than has ever been done traditionally in broadcast media, right? And that's really valuable to the CPGs, especially when you consider what Chad said in terms of the power of the data that they can bring to the table. That's what's really important here, is that kind of end-to-end omnichannel experience of knowing where your customer is and what they're buying. And that's just going to come more over time. And Walmart's the only one out there actively talking about this too. That's another interesting thing of this. And the second point, which Dave mentioned, was the live rights. Like, the live rights are just the icing on the cake, because that's where the eyeballs are consistently in the moment. There's only so many of those events that are available in the marketplace. And so that's a big coup too, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think the only thing I would add here is, like, to me, it reminded me of, we see so much action happening here in, consumer facing platforms to try to get consumers to go to Prime, to go to Walmart Plus. This to me feels like Walmart is almost doing the same, but for their advertisers. Like, how do I figure out how to be the most differentiated, the most unique when you're and then as a CPG, you're looking at all of the options for all the retail media networks that you can be a part of and where to really heavily invest. And I think this is just, again, another reason why Walmart is where you're going to put the majority of your budget, because of all the reasons that you guys were talking about: eyeballs, differentiated demographics that you're able to bring to the platform because of the variety of connection points that Walmart Connect has. And I think that it's almost like we're seeing this, like, behind the scenes war going on now between Amazon and Walmart, not for the customer facing, but now it's the CPG customers on this side. So I'm really excited to see where this goes.
Absolutely. And also, let's not forget, they also have in-store radio, that they're bringing to the table too.
I will forget that. I think it's okay to forget that.
Which we won't go into. We'll keep the show rolling here, but nice to get a chuckle out of everyone on that comment.